Did you know that there are things you might be doing every day? Things that seem harmless, but could be silently taking a toll on your health after 70 habits. Like sitting too long, eating irregularly, or living in quiet isolation might not bring you down overnight. But they act as silent destroyers, slowly chipping away at your strength and well-being without you even noticing. And the most important part is this: you can change it if you become aware in time. In today's video, I'll walk you through 5 common habits to avoid after turning 70 so you can live more peacefully, stay healthier, and keep your mind sharp every day. Please stay until the end because habit number 5 is something most people overlook. And it's often the very reason why illnesses go undetected until it's too late. If you've made it past the age of 70, congratulations. Not everyone reaches this milestone with a steady heartbeat, eyes still full of hope, and a soul that remains vibrant and alive. 70 isn't just a number. It's a testament to your endurance, the years you've lived through with all their ups and downs, joys and losses. And here you are, still standing still, here with some of the most precious things life has to offer. Time, wisdom, experience, and the chance to truly savor each day you have left. That's why from now on, every single day holds more value than ever before. You don't need to chase success. You don't need to fight or worry like you did in your younger years. The most important thing now is taking care of your health, your body, and your soul. Have you ever wondered, why are there people in their 70s who are still sharp, still walking with ease, still laughing brightly every day? While others the same age are constantly sick, exhausted for no clear reason, and living in quiet frustration or loneliness, the answer isn't always in genetics or luck. Often it lies in the little habits we repeat every single day, quietly, silently, and those habits are slowly undermining our health, whether we realize it or not. Many people believe getting old means getting weak. Old age means sleepless nights, joint pain, forgetfulness. But the truth is, getting older doesn't mean giving up. Many of the problems you're facing can be improved. All it takes is recognizing what's quietly dragging you down and then beginning to change, starting with small things. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 seemingly harmless habits that are actually silent culprits, making your health worse each day after 70. You might be doing one of them, or maybe all of them, but don't worry, you can absolutely turn things around. And you are not alone in this journey. Habit 2. So many people fall into it thinking eating less is better when you're older, but the truth is the complete opposite. And habit 3, it could be making your heart work harder every single day without you even knowing it. The surprising part, no one ever tells you about these things, but today I will. Out of care, experience, and a genuine wish to help you live with more joy, more strength, and more meaning in this beautiful chapter of life. Let's begin this journey gently but meaningfully. And if you find what I'm about to share helpful, think of someone else, someone your age, someone you love, and share it with them. Because who knows? Maybe that one small action could change their future too. Now let's begin with the very first habit, a mistake nearly all of us have made at some point. Habit 1, sitting too much during the day. After 70, many people tend to spend most of their day sitting, reading the newspaper, watching TV, resting after meals. Sitting becomes the default state. But did you know that sitting too much is one of the most silent yet harmful habits that can slowly damage your health every single day? Why sitting too much is dangerous. Poor blood circulation leads to swollen legs, varicose veins, and even blood clots. Muscle loss weakens your balance and increases the risk of falls. Blood sugar disruption raises your risk of diabetes and heart disease. Mental fatigue and low motivation. Sitting too much drains your energy and reduces your drive to move or socialize. In fact, sitting too much is often referred to as the new smoking because of how harmful and how sneaky it can be. You won't always feel it right away, but over time it takes a serious toll. Simple things you can do. 1. Stand up and walk around every 30 minutes. Set a timer to remind yourself. Take a few steps around the house, stretch your legs, or step out to the balcony for some fresh air. 2. Do light movements while watching TV. Rotate your wrists and ankles, gently stretch your knees. Use a small stress ball or hand grip to engage your muscles while seated. 3. Turn chores into movement opportunities. Wipe the table water, the plants, tidy the kitchen. These light tasks keep your body active and also give you a sense of purpose. Real-life story: Mr. Hung, 74, spent most of his days sitting after retiring. Within a few months, he noticed weakness in his legs and back pain. When he started standing up every half hour, walking around and doing light hand exercises in the afternoons, within just 2 months, he felt a noticeable difference: better sleep, more energy, and improved mood. Getting older doesn't mean staying still. Every small step is a message to your body. I'm still here and I value every day I have. So stand up, take a few steps, start today. Health doesn't come from one big action, it comes from small habits repeated daily. Habit 2, skipping meals or eating irregularly. Aging comes with changes: less appetite, weaker digestion, or simply no longer feeling as hungry as before. That's why many older adults start eating less or skipping meals altogether. Some believe, I don't move much, so I don't need to eat much. Others just feel too tired to cook or tired of eating alone. And gradually, irregular eating turns into a habit, quietly damaging their health without them even realizing it. Habit 2, skipping meals or eating irregularly. After 70, your body no longer stores energy the way it used to. If it doesn't receive regular balanced nutrition, your muscles begin to shrink, making you weaker and more prone to falls. Your brain runs low on energy, which can lead to dizziness, forgetfulness, and cognitive decline. Sudden drops in blood pressure may cause lightheadedness or fainting, especially in the morning. And perhaps just as importantly, irregular eating can make you feel more alone. When meals feel like a chore or something to skip, they lose their warmth, their joy, and over time, this can affect your spirit, not just your body. 1. Create a simple, consistent eating schedule. Even if your portions are small, try to eat at regular times: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Meals don't need to be fancy, just balanced and consistent. If you live alone, make mealtime a moment of self-care. Put on soft music, set the table nicely, and allow yourself to enjoy the ritual. It can truly lift your mood. 2. Choose light, easy-to-make, nourishing foods. Here are a few suggestions especially suited for older adults. Vegetable soup or oatmeal, warm, soft, and easy to digest. Boiled or steamed eggs, rich in protein and simple to prepare. Soy milk or nut-based drinks, light yet energy-boosting. Soft fruits like bananas, papayas, or avocados, delicious and digestion-friendly. A real story to remember: I once met an elderly woman in California who lived alone and often skipped dinner simply because she was tired of cooking. After a sudden drop in blood pressure sent her to the hospital, her doctor suggested a simple change: have a warm bowl of soup every evening. She started making just one small bowl a night, and slowly she began sleeping better and waking up feeling more alert and energized. Nutrition isn't just about being full. For those over 70, eating regularly is key to protecting your memory, your balance, and your emotional stability. Whether you live alone or with family, remember this: each meal is a gift you give yourself, and you deserve to be nourished, not just physically, but emotionally too. Habit 3. Lack of social connection and living in isolation. Have you ever asked yourself, when was the last time I had a long, deep conversation with someone? Not a quick hello, but a real talk, something meaningful enough to share, to listen, and to remind you that you're not alone. As we age, it's easy to slip into a quiet kind of isolation without even realizing it. We start talking less, going out less, not because we don't want to, but because we're afraid of being a burden. My kids are too busy. I don't want to bother anyone. Friends don't come around much these days. And so we retreat quietly into our own 4 familiar walls. But isolation isn't just a feeling, it's a real health risk. People with limited social interaction have a much higher risk of depression. Without mental stimulation, the brain becomes more prone to memory loss and early cognitive decline. A lack of connection can drain your motivation to live fully. You lose the drive to get up, eat well, move, or take care of yourself. And perhaps the scariest part is this: people who live in isolation often don't realize they're gradually becoming weaker, both physically and emotionally. So how can you reconnect with others and with life? Whether you're 70, 80, or beyond, pick up the phone even just for 5 minutes a day. Be the one to start. A short call to your children, grandchildren, or an old friend might be all it takes to feel remembered, valued, and loved. You can also send a voice message or record a short greeting. Even a small gesture like that can brighten someone else's day and yours. 2. Find a group or activity that fits your rhythm. Most communities offer activities for seniors, gentle yoga, tai chi book clubs, singing groups, or even meditation and spiritual gatherings. You don't have to talk much, just showing up and listening can be enough. Sometimes a kind glance or quiet nod is all it takes to feel connected. Open your heart and don't be afraid of bothering anyone. Remember, your loved ones are happiest when they see you happy. Caring is not a burden, it's the thread that keeps love alive. You're not a bother, you're giving them a chance to love you even more. A true story to reflect on: Mrs. Lon, 76, lived alone after her husband passed. She rarely spoke to anyone except the cashier at the corner store. One day her daughter visited and noticed her mother seemed down, eating less, withdrawn. So she invited her to join a senior meditation group that met in the mornings. Within just a few weeks, Mrs. Lon began to brighten up. She slept better, made new friends, and most of all, her smile returned. We were born to connect, not to live like islands. The older we get, the more we need companionship, warmth, and shared moments. So if you're feeling lonely today, start with something small. Make a phone call, send a thoughtful message, or sign up for a local community group. You don't need a crowd, just one person who truly listens. And who knows, you might become the person who brings light into someone else's life too. Habit 4, poor sleep or not getting enough rest. As we get older, sleep becomes unpredictable. Do you often find yourself sleeping lightly, waking up at midnight, or rising at 2 or 3 a.m. and struggling to fall back asleep? You're not alone. But here's the truth: poor sleep doesn't just leave you tired. It deeply affects your memory, mood, and overall health. Why poor sleep is a hidden danger for older adults. Without quality sleep, your brain doesn't fully reset, leading to forgetfulness, brain fog, and slower responses. Your body doesn't recover well, making you feel drained all day with little energy to move or engage with others. Your risk of falling increases as sleep deprivation causes imbalance and dizziness, especially in the early hours when getting out of bed. Many believe, I'm old, I don't need much sleep. But in reality, sleep is more important than ever after 70. It's when your body heals, your heart rests, and your mind refreshes. Solutions: rebuilding better sleep, starting with the smallest things. 1. Set a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Try to stick to a consistent bedtime and wake up time even on weekends. Avoid staying up too late, because the later you sleep, the poorer your sleep quality becomes. 2. Limit daytime napping. A short 20-30-minute nap is enough. Napping too long during the day can make it harder to fall asleep at night, leading to a cycle of poor sleep, fatigue, and irregular rest. Avoid screens before bed. TVs, phones, and other devices with blue light confuse your brain into thinking it's still daytime, reducing melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Try replacing screens with a light book or calming meditation music. Or use herbal teas to relax. A warm cup of chamomile, lotus seed, or passion flower tea can naturally calm your body and mind, helping you drift into deep sleep. Avoid caffeine-strong teas or carbonated drinks after 4 p.m. Mr. 279 shared that he used to wake up 3 to 4 times every night, felt constantly tired, lost his appetite, and became irritable and forgetful. After adjusting his sleep schedule, limiting daytime naps, turning off his phone after 8 p.m., and sipping chamomile tea before bed, within just 3 weeks, he felt more refreshed in the morning and his memory noticeably improved. Dear friend, a good night's sleep is not just rest, it's the foundation for living well, living calmly, and living fully. If you've been struggling with restless nights, know this: it doesn't have to be your new normal. A few small changes can bring back deep, peaceful sleep as a gentle gift to yourself in this meaningful stage of life. Habit 5, ignoring warning signs from your body. As we age, the body becomes more sensitive and also more fragile. A little fatigue that lingers, unexpected weight loss, or weeks of poor sleep, sometimes these are your body's gentle ways of saying, please pay attention to me. Yet many older adults tend to brush it off. Oh, it's nothing serious. I'm just getting older. It's normal to feel tired. Or I can handle it. No need to see a doctor. But this kind of quiet denial is exactly what allows serious illnesses to go unnoticed until it's too late. Why ignoring your body can be so dangerous. Many age-related conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, and heart disease don't cause pain right away. They progress silently until symptoms become severe. Seniors often have a higher tolerance for discomfort, which can mask serious warning signs. The mindset of "I don't want to bother anyone" or go through the trouble of a checkup causes delays until the body can't cope anymore. The truth is your body is always talking to you. The question is, are you listening? What you can do: listen and act in time. 1. Write down any unusual changes, no matter how small. Ongoing fatigue even after rest. Weight loss even with normal appetite. Trouble sleeping with no clear reason. Dizziness, headaches, numbness, or off feelings. Keep notes in a notebook or your phone. When you visit your doctor, sharing this information can help them understand what's happening and give you better care. 2. Get a full checkup at least once a year. Don't wait until you're in pain. Find a doctor you trust, someone who listens and works with you over time. Annual checkups help detect issues early and give you peace of mind every day. If cost is a concern, talk to your children or check with your local clinic. Many places now offer free or low-cost health services for seniors. Mrs. Mai, 73, said she felt a little tired, had trouble sleeping, and lost her appetite for a few weeks, but thought, it's just old age. When her son took her for a routine checkup, doctors found high blood pressure and early signs of anemia. Just a few changes in medication and eating habits, and she felt better in just a few weeks. She later said, "If I hadn't gone, I'd have kept blaming myself for being lazy or weak. Turns out my body was sending me warning signs all along." Your body is your most loyal companion. It's been with you through every season of life, and now in your 70s or 80s, it needs your gentle care more than ever. Don't ignore the whispers. They may be your greatest opportunity to live longer, healthier, and more peacefully. So please see your doctor. Take notes. Listen to your body, because health doesn't wait and life after 70 still has so much to offer. Let's quickly review the 5 silent habits we've covered today. Sitting too much, which slows circulation and weakens muscles. Skipping meals or eating irregularly, leading to memory loss and physical decline. Lack of social connection, leaving the soul dry and vulnerable to depression. Poor sleep, robbing you of mental clarity and daily energy. And finally, ignoring warning signs, allowing disease to progress quietly. Each of these habits doesn't break you overnight, but over time they become silent destroyers, slowly eroding your strength, your spirit, and your quality of life. The good news, you still have the power to change. Whether you're 70, 75, or even 85, it's never too late to love your body more. Take better care of yourself and truly live every day with meaning. Old age is not a waiting room for the end. It's a season of harvest where you enjoy the fruits of everything you've nurtured through your life. And if you make just one small change each day, a short walk, a phone call, a light meal, a restful sleep, you'll see real difference in a month, a year, or even a lifetime. If this video has helped you, please share it with someone you love. That one small act might just help change their health and their future. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so each week we can continue learning together how to stay healthy, keep smiling, and live a rich, full life in our golden years. Until next time, take care of yourself. Stay well, stay peaceful, and stay strong.